Good evening and a very warm welcome to First Issues. Thank you so much for joining us on the program. I'm Ogone. If you work where you consistently send out emails or are tech savvy, or you consistently do repetitive work online, then you would know all the shortcuts there are to doing all of that correspondence. As it turns out, AI technology has made it possible to send and respond to emails without you having to type out any words manually, all thanks to such applications as ChatGPT, WriteSonic, Jasper Chat, and many others. While all these can help with cutting down time spent on writing, replying, and concept formulation, where does that leave mental stimulation? The use of these tools has spread to universities and colleges, where scholars input the scope of their essays and have the AI tools write their work for them. Even though there are now checks and balances that verify the origins of these works, some AI tools are so advanced they can't be detected. With all of these developments and advances, where is the future of the workforce heading? Is this not a risk that may lead to workplaces that are filled with staff that can't intelligently engage, apply themselves, or no staff at all? The question really is, where do we draw the line? We have this conversation with Ogone Mothooagae, CEO of Stencil Technologies, a software development company providing solutions to SMMEs, and Mohit Lohani, STEM educator at brainSTREAM, an educational platform dedicated to empowering the next generation through innovative STEM programs. Ogone, thank you so much for coming on First Issues and affording us your time. We're here today to talk about technology with you, right? ChatGPT and her cousins as artificial intelligence applications that have taken over the workforce. Firstly, let us understand what AI or artificial intelligence is, and what these applications are, what do they entail, what are they supposed to be doing?
As humans, we've always been obsessed, you could say, with improving our output, or at least multiplying our output with as little as possible from a perspective of input, whether it's cost, material, time, etc. You could call that automation. So artificial intelligence is really a piece of this puzzle as well. And the slight twist with artificial intelligence is that what it does is taking this game to another level, which is it actually tries to mimic, its intention is to mimic human intelligence. From the context of the ChatGPTs of this world, these are what are called large language models. Mm-hmm. So large language models are machines or programs, computer programs, that learn from tremendous amounts of data. And from that set of data, they're able to analyze the data and predict the best possible outcome with the options given or with the prompt or the question that has been presented to it.
In simplest of terms, I would say AI, artificial intelligence, is giving intelligence or the information that we have into a system. So say now understand in the perspective of a child is born. Okay, when a child is born, we give them information, right? That what to eat, what not to eat, how to talk, what not to say, or how to do things. Similarly, we have given all those information into a system. We have coded that system, then it becomes a tool that you can use it for any purpose. So that's how we can understand the AI.
That is all well and good, but how has that impacted our labor market today? And I want this to be a very balanced answer. I want you to talk about the good side of it and the bad.
From a good side, the artificial intelligence allows people, it augments our intelligence. So it allows individuals, it allows humans to augment their capacities and their capabilities from an intellectual perspective. Now, if you can think things through a lot quicker, if you can produce a lot faster than you typically would with the help of intelligence, this is a good thing. There is a side to it that can be malicious. There is a side to it that, for all intents and purposes, gets a very bad flack, if I can use that word, because of its efficiencies in achieving iterative tasks. It's seen as something that is going to take away jobs.
Yeah.
And I personally don't believe it's necessarily a bad thing. I think we have to find a way and find a sweet spot where we can coexist with this technology.
The actual idea of AI was to, this automation in humanity was to have us do the good job or the quality job or the creative work, and the machines to do the laborer's job. But now it has been the other way around. Now the quality or the creative work is done by AI, and now we are still washing our clothes and doing our laundry and all of that. So so we have to be, of course, be mindful of what we are doing. It should be a tool of help, not the total dependency should not be on it.
Let's talk about how now humans have decided, or just employees, because this is the basis of our conversation, have taken to using these applications. Do you think that it is creating a breeding ground where employees are not going to be applying themselves as much because they're relying on these applications to do most of the work for them? Potential for brain rot even.
I think that there is an existential risk of complacency from an employee perspective, but you could also turn that coin and say, if the complacency is because of the ability to perform tasks a lot faster, a lot more nimble, a lot more ethically, then it's welcome. So it really is down to the employers and the education system, I might add, to incorporate and inculcate AI into the way that we define our curriculum, into the way that we view output in the workplace. So the ultimate merging, or the ultimate marriage of AI and humanity, is really where we can let AI perform the tasks that are repetitive in nature. And then we actually, as humans, start to do tasks that are more around the creativity, the critical thinking, artistry, and that sort of thing. AI plays a little bit in these spheres that I just spoke about, but I think it's a common understanding that it really is still very primitive in its abilities to actually be creative, in its abilities to have critical thinking in the way that a typical human would.